Man, what's going on with y'all, man? Welcome to the channel. Hopefully everything is solid with you guys. And before we dive into the content, make sure y'all go subscribe to my Patreon if y'all want to see exclusive content from me, or you just want to support the kid, man. Appreciate you. So, something you would think would be common sense is not really common sense, right? When dealing with women, especially women who are very attractive, look good, got that body that you want, you gotta act like you've been there before, right? A woman doesn't want to deal with a guy who's not used to dealing with somebody of her, let's just say, physical caliber. You make sexual references and sexual comments to a woman that you have not slept with yet or been involved with, it can come off as a little bit of socially unaware. It comes off as crossing boundaries. Your comments can come off as women misinterpreting them and a woman taking offense by it. So you got to be very careful. This is why you don't have to, just because a woman has a good body, you don't need to let her know that. She already knows that. She knows she got a good body. And if she don't know that, there's 1,000 dudes telling her that in the DMs. But guess what? She already knows that. Ain't no reason for you to even bring it up. So I got a video that we're going to respond to. And then, we're going to talk about it.
I met this guy, right? We had seen each other at an event. And then he slid in my DMs. He was, liking on the pictures, heart eye and everything, whatever. You know how guys do. Try to get.
When you see a woman at the event, man, holler at her at the event, man, because you almost bring yourself down a couple points when you see a woman somewhere and somehow you find her Instagram and you try to get at her there. Now, I'm not saying I haven't done that before, because I have done that a lot of times, especially like in college, early 20s. Like, you see a woman that's maybe a part of your social circle or wherever, right? And somehow you find her on Instagram and you message her there. And it makes you look a little bit weaker because she thinking like, why couldn't you have just talked to me when you see me? But, that's neither here nor there.
Attention, right? So he messaged me and was just like, yo, I'm officially shooting my shot. And I'm like, let me see. So, and I'm just like.
And again, by you going in her DMs, that's already showing her that you're shooting your shot. You don't need to declare, I'm shooting my shot. Like, you don't need to declare that. Just do it. Just ask her out. Go in the DMs, see how her day is going, see what she likes to do around town, and then you go from there. Make a date. Hey, let's do a FaceTime call. Let's do an Instagram video chat call. There's no need into announcing that, hey, I'm shooting my shot, because now you're giving her the permission to dictate the terms. You're putting yourself in the weaker position. Hey, I'm shooting my shot. She should be saying that to you. You shouldn't be saying that to her.
Okay. He was a good looking guy. So he said he wanted to shoot a shot. And I was like, questioning, like, how serious are you? I only take serious inquiries only. He was like, no, I'm serious. Okay. Like, what's that? What's that? So we chatting it up in the DMs, back and forth or whatever. Everything seemed pretty decent. So I let him out the DMs, gave my number. We were talking for like a week or so, and conversation was good. Everything seemed cool. We went on our first date, right? The first date was good. Those who don't know, I'm a pizza girly, okay? So we went to a pizza spot. It was a nice little spot.
Hey, I like the pizza girlies, man. Like, man, them pizza bars, man, get you a couple slices of pizza. You spending like $10-15. Y'all may get a drink, a piece, or whatever. You walk out of there, you only spent $30-40. That's my type of chick. Like, a pizza girly. I don't like the chicks that say, I'm a 5-star girly. I'm a steak 48 girly. Oh, I'm a Nobu girly. I'm good.
I'm in heaven. Pizza and wine. That's your girl dream. That's first date was A+ for me. Good conversation and everything like that. Left the date, hold hands. It was real cute little time. After a couple weeks, still talk before we went on a second date. Now here's the thing. So in our conversation a lot, it seems to be mentioned a lot about my physical appearance. And I'm just like, all right, cool, no big deal. Like, whatever.
You shouldn't be talking about how her ass looks and how her body looks. Now, you can compliment her, what she's wearing or her hair, but don't get into how her body looks, because she knows what that means. That means you want to get inside. And once she starts noticing that you're bringing that up, it's gonna make it seem like you just want one thing. You gotta, even if you don't want to take her serious, at least make her feel like a person, because she already deals with men all day objectifying her. You know what I'm saying? So don't be that extra dude doing that, because now she's gonna put you in the simp category.
Complimenting my physical appearance and all that, and that's fine, but it was a little much with the physical comments all the time. So I'm like, while you're commenting on my physical appearance, I'm literally trying to get to know you, ask questions, right? What's the questions? Like,
and she got the right mindset. This is what I tell y'all all the time, man. It's like, why you so mesmerized by her body? You need to be paying attention to see, do I like being around this woman? What type of character she got? Can she be the woman for me? What's her conversation style? How is she with her family? Does she seem trustworthy? Is she interested in this date? Is she looking away? Is she on her phone? You should be paying attention to those things. But when you can't get past a woman's looks, you're gonna do these things that you're not supposed to do. So you got to get past her looks. You got to. You can't be so caught up on her looks and stuff like that. Because guess what? If you continue to do what you're supposed to do, eventually y'all will be sleeping together. But it looks like she's trying to help you out. She's disregarding all those extra comments to help you out. But it seems like you trying to keep going.
You got to ask questions nowadays when you dating people. So I'm trying to do my due diligence and ask all the questions possible. What are you dating for? Like, what you looking for? Whatever the case is, I'm not out here trying to waste nobody's time. I'm not trying to have my time wasted. Like, let's just agree or understand what we both want out of a dating situation and what we're really doing, right? So everything seemed to be, conversation seemed to be good. So I'm proceeding on, but I'm still a little cautious, as I should be, because he just keep mentioning a lot of things about my physical appearance, like my body, and I'm just like the compliments are cool, but it's like I'm over here trying to talk to you and get.
Yeah, if you're not in a position to be physical / sexual with a woman, you should not be bringing that up. There's no need to bring that up. What you need to be doing is, while you're vetting and getting to know her, is also to making her feel comfortable. Because what I realize a lot with women that they tell me a lot nowadays is that when they first met me, I made them feel very comfortable. Women say that when they meet me in person, they be like, yo, when we did the FaceTime call, you just made me feel so comfortable. Keep giving her all these compliments. You're doing two things wrong. You're not vetting, and you're constantly validating her when she doesn't want that. And you're just really three things. And you're making her disqualify you.
To know you, but you just seem to always be mentioning physical statements. But okay, whatever. Just put a pin in it. We'll come back to it, right? We're not gonna forget, but we're not gonna let that stop us. So let's just keep seeing where this goes. So time passes, because I've been working, I'll be busy, whatever. We go on a second date. So we go on a second date. It's to the movies, nothing crazy. We go to the movies, nothing crazy. See a good movie, whatever. Had a good time. Sit up in the theater.
By the way, I'm not a big supporter of going to the movies early on. Like, that's something you do with a woman that you've been involved with for a minute. So first, second, third, or even fourth date, I don't think should be at the movies, right? Because at the movies, it's just one of those places where you're watching a movie. So yeah, you can talk when y'all getting your popcorn, but once that movie start, it's hush hush mode. So I'm not a big fan of doing it.
It was a vibe, like feeling the vibe. We start, there's little cutesy stuff happening, holding hands, whatever the case is. We leave the movies, everything's cool, and I go home. He goes home. All is well. I left that date feeling like everything was good. We had a good time. I caught an Uber to and from that date. And I was not letting him take me home, whatever. I'm just real. I don't just let random guys just pick me up at my house or know where I live. Like, I don't play them games. So he was waiting for me as I was waiting for my Uber, because my Uber was taking like.
And I've never been have y'all ever been the type that picks women up on the date? I've never done that before. I feel like I've only done that like 2 times. Like, to me, I'm used to the woman driving there and I'm driving there. Like I haven't done that a lot because, for one, it's a safety issue, right? Because if you pick a woman up, and for both parties, right? If you pick her up, what if you don't like her? Now you gotta take her home and all that kind of stuff. Or if she don't like you, now she gotta try to get a ride home or order an Uber. So I'm not a big fan of that. But also, going back to Buddy, man, like, instead of you doing all those sexual comments after the date, that's when you need to be like, hey, like, let's go back to my crib. We can have some good conversations. We can drink some wine. You know what I'm saying? Like, and relax. That's when you bring it up and you go back to the crib and you create that moment for y'all to get physical. There's no need of being physical with your words. Let your actions show that by getting her to the spot. And if she don't want to come to the spot, okay, you proceed and then you go on the next date and then you try again. See, with women, it's all about 2 steps forward, 1 step back. A woman is going to deny. She's going to give you resistance. You know what I'm saying? But really, she's just trying to test to make sure that you are not overly emotional, that you're not crazy. So women are going to resist and stuff like that, but you can't let that deter you. But also, too, don't shoot yourself in the foot by bringing up sexual comments before y'all have even slept together.
10-15 minutes to get to me. So we're just talking, conversating, whatever the case is. Good date. Let that date sound like this is good. I feel like we're connecting and everything is going well. Ciao. So he's texting me after the first date, and I'm just about to text him and let him know that I had a really good time with him and that, I'm looking forward to having another date with him. And he starts talking sexual. And I'm like, did I give you wait a minute. Did I give you some type of vibe for that? Like, did I say anything? Did I do anything? I'm trying to think back, like, what did I say or do to give you the indication that that's the level that's what we about to be doing? So the physical things that were being said outside of just like making compliments for students about my physical appearance, whatever the case is. He was saying that he was gonna send pics and all this other stuff. Like, oh, you got to be sending your pic, whatever. And I'm like, wait, what? First of all, we not doing it. So basically, what happens is we leave the date and he's talking. Now he's starting to get sexual, and I'm just like, oh shoot, you must be feeling some type of way. Okay, you better go ahead and take care of that and go to bed, because I don't got to do that. Like, I don't think I said anything or did anything to indicate that that's what we about to be doing, or the type level that we about to be on. This is our second date. This was right after date 2. I'm not even undressed from date 2. I'm in the house texting.
All right, so y'all get the point with the rest. I'm not gonna play the rest of the video because it's like 3 more minutes, but y'all get the point, right? So this is pretty much a perfect example of when you are lusting too much after a woman, right? Because if you play your cards right and set yourself up properly, all you had to do is not say anything sexually and invite her to your crib. That's it. You never want to get sexual with the woman. And even I used to be a big component of kissing a woman after the date, and have done that this year, but I don't feel like that's a good thing either, because it shows a woman what you really want. So I think you shouldn't even be trying to do anything sexual until she comes over to your house. You know what I'm saying? Keep it to there, because anything before that, again, a woman's gonna be offended. She gonna be she knows she look good. Yeah, she knows she look good, and she know what she doing with how she dressed. She knows that. She knows it's fat back there. But that does not give you permission as a man to talk about it. You're not allowed to talk about it, because all you're going to do is mess up your chances. That's it. I don't care how good she look. I don't care. You don't do anything sexual or say anything sexual before you meet a woman, when you met her, during the date. You don't do none of that until you have slept with her. And even then, the women I'm sleeping with, I don't even really talk sexual with them outside of the bedroom. I just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it shows you a lack of immaturity. You're obviously immature as a man, and you got to do better, man. See, dating is all about strategy. You got to have a game plan. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all the sexual comments. because trust me, if you play it right, you gonna be straight. You gonna be straight. But my whole point to this is when you're dealing with women, you got to make them feel comfortable, because once you make a woman feel comfortable, that's when she'll be more open to being physical with you. But what you're doing is you're making her more closed off, and she's just raising her guard up. It's like a fence that you can't see over. It's just going all the way up because you keep bringing up her physical appearance, you talking sexual. And then I'm not gonna lie to y'all, in the video he ended up sending a whatchamacallit picture to her. You know what I'm saying? So now you definitely eliminated. She definitely ain't finna give you another shot. Now you definitely blocked because you being too thirsty, man. Women don't like guys that's thirsty because it shows her that you don't get women that physically look like her, and that's unattractive because you don't know how to handle yourself. So like I say on every video, man, we must continue to put ourselves first. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. And until the next time, deuces.